welcome back to day 6, no 7, it's our final day, whichever day that is. Sorry for the state of me, I really can't bother to do my hair or my makeup because we are heading home in a bit. We've been down the town, we've looked at all the little gift shops and whatnot, picked up a couple of bits. Sorry, Sam's walking up the caravan, it's moving the camera. Yeah, I've got my fish and chips, finally. Here it is. Which wasn't too bad. How much was it?
20 quid.
20 quid. So that's not too bad. I've got a regular. We got this in the Mermaid in the town. I've got regular. We got cod. Sam's got a mini cod and 2 saveloys. And his mini cod is actually not much smaller than my regular cod, to be fair. And a large chips as well. So that ain't too bad. But yeah, we're going to eat this. This is sort of our early dinner. And then we'll be heading home around about 6, half 6 maybe. I'm going to go in and see my nan for a little bit longer. And I've also got to pick some stuff up for my mum as well, at her sister's, which is next door. So yeah, I will eat this, and then if I don't catch up with you before, then I'll catch up with you when I get home. So, ta-ta. It's the next day. We didn't get in until 12 last night, so obviously I didn't vlog because everyone else was asleep. My mum and dad was up early this morning, so my dad does Vauxhall Market in London, and my mum went with him as well. So yeah, obviously I didn't want to wake them up. They was awake anyway, but they went straight to bed as soon as I walked through the door, so I didn't want to wake them up with talking on a vlog. So if you can hear cars going past, I live on a main road as well, and I've currently got you sat on my windowsill just for that lighting, that's all. So yeah, we left at around about 7 o'clock, so it was an hour later than what we wanted to. We was hoping to leave at 6, but I got caught up chatting to my nan and my cousin and things like that, so we ended up leaving at 7. Traffic was lovely. We did have a little bit of a mishap as soon as we left. As we was going into Holsworthy, there was a fire truck and it shut the road, so we didn't go that way. We do go down the A303 and the A30, all that sort of way. So you go past Stonehenge. We don't go on the motorways because I did that once before going to Cornwall and it felt so long, it was ridiculous. It was just such a boring drive. So at least with the A303 and stuff, you've got stuff to look at. You do drive past Stonehenge, which is quite nice, especially if it's light outside, you can see. We didn't get to see it yesterday because we did go past it and it was dark, so you can't really win either way, but at least we didn't get the traffic, so yeah. We didn't have to go over Dartford Bridge, we went the other way around the M25 as well. I don't know if any of you know, but or if I mentioned it before, but I live in Essex, so yeah, it's about a 6-hour drive usually, but it was 5, so that's not too bad, I don't think. So I was going to vlog as soon as I got in the car, but I was a big ball of tears yesterday leaving my nan. I've done it sort of multiple times a year for 28 years, nearly 28 years, and it never gets easier. So I just don't like leaving her, especially as my granddad Sally passed last year as well, so she's on her own. She lost her dog as well. I think it was literally coming up to a year of my granddad, so it was, yeah, it literally was actually. I think his anniversary was on the Sunday this year, and I think the dog went on, she had to put him down on, I believe it might have been a Thursday or Friday. It was literally like days before, I believe, my granddad's actual anniversary, 1-year anniversary, which was obviously heartbreaking for her. So yeah, she is quite lonely, bless her. She has got my aunt who lives next door and all my cousins and all that there, so they do come and see her, but it's not the same. I'm saying it's not the same. Obviously it's different when she's got, say, like me there. I don't see her often, so it's always new conversation coming up. But she seemed like she was having a good time. She was telling me all about her showbiz days, because she's a brilliant actress, my nan. Well, she was anyway. She can sing. She can dance a lot. She's brilliant, my nan. But yeah, so I've had quite a nice time chatting to her. So it is always awful having to leave her. But I thought what I'll do is, yesterday, I don't know if you remember me saying, excuse all like the teddies and that, I am sitting on my bed, and I know it probably is quite sad, but I do have teddies on my bed, mainly ones from like when obviously I was younger, or ones that have sentimental meaning to me. So please excuse that. Yeah, what I thought we'd do is I popped into town again yesterday morning. I don't know if you remember me saying. I just thought I'd show you what we've just bought. So the first thing I bought was 2 pins, and I do actually collect pins. It mainly started off in Disney, Walt Disney World in Orlando, years and years and years ago when I was 7, 8 I want to say, and I did buy a lot of pins then. But then they sort of got stored away. I bought Disney ones, SeaWorld ones, all that sort of stuff, all in 2004 I believe, 2004. So yeah, I put them away, stored them away, didn't take any notice of them until I went back to Florida again when I was 18, and that was 2015 I went. So then I started collecting pins after that, and again I bought more Disney ones. There's ones for 2015 and that up there. I'm just looking up at my board now, sorry. And then yeah, after that, every time I went back I bought more. And then I kind of put a stop to it again. I haven't been back to Disney since Walt Disney World, sorry I should say. I haven't been back to Walt Disney World in Orlando since 2018. It was for my 21st birthday. So I hadn't bought any since then. So I stored them away because we had COVID and whatnot then. I moved out, moved back. So they all got sort of stored away and whatnot. It wasn't until we went to Bali last year. I went to the Hard Rock Cafe and I saw a pin that I really liked. And I sort of had a brainwave. I thought, well, why don't I start collecting pins everywhere we go? And the same as magnets. I've never collected magnets either, but pins and magnets, I'm going to try and collect them everywhere we go. Mainly the magnet thing, because if I can't go to, if I can't get a pin, because not everywhere does pins, sorry, not go to, not everywhere does pins, I thought I can always get a magnet. Wherever you go, you can always get a magnet. So I did manage to find some pins, but I got both pins and a badge. Pins and a magnet, sorry. Right, so the first one I got was a little Cornish pixie. Please excuse the state of my nails, I didn't end up doing them, so yeah. But it's a little Cornish pixie. I don't know if you can see that. Let's try and focus that. You gonna focus? It's not focusing. What I'll try and do is add a little picture if it doesn't focus on the main screen. But yeah, it's a little Cornish pixie sitting on a toadstool, and at the bottom there it says Cornwall. That was £2.49, so that weren't too bad. And I also got this one here too. Oh, it keeps turning. But it's kind of like, I believe that's like the Cornish coat of arms, I'm not too sure. I've never really bought souvenirs from Cornwall because I've always gone there. It is literally a second home to me. So I've never bought stuff because I wouldn't buy pins and that for where I live. But yeah, I just thought that would be quite a nice thing to add to my board, because obviously everywhere I go and I'll get pins. So that was those, and then I just got this little magnet. I quite liked it. It's just got all the different places, and it's just the Cornish coast. It has got the coat of arms on it again, I believe. I believe it's the coat of arms. Excuse me if I'm saying that wrong, if I'm saying the wrong thing. But it has got Bude up in the corner there, which is where we was, which is where we always go. Boss Castle, where we went on one of our first days. Port Isaac, we went there too. Bodmin, Lisgard, St Austell, Mevagizzy, we went there. Yeah, so it's got all the places where we basically went, apart from Clovelly, which was up in Devon. So where my nan lives in Bude, just here, sorry. It sort of goes off up here a little bit, if you know the UK map. And as it goes up here, this is Devon. And it's literally, Clovelly is right basically on the edge of Devon. So it was literally 20-minute, half-hour drive away from my nan's. So it really isn't far at all. It's like right deep in Devon. It's not towards the beginning of Devon, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I thought that was quite nice to have. I can add that to my radiator. Because then when we move out, I will put them all on my fridge. And the same with that, I bought a barley one for us, Tunisia, Anaheim, even my sisters, they've bought me ones from like Malta, Ibiza, so I've got all different ones from like where they've been as well. I'm just gutted that I didn't do it when we went to Morocco or Paris, because I would have loved to have had magnets for in those places too. But hey ho, it is what it is, so we can always go back. We also found a little like deli kitchen type thing. I've never seen it before, but it was lovely. If you like fresh produce, so me and Sam, we usually like to go to a farm shop that's around here. Not sponsored at all, so yeah, we go in there and we buy all of our products from this place. So if you live sort of Southend, Rayleigh, Hockley, that sort of area, even Benfleet, that sort of area, we go to Nanny Kay's. And if you look it up on, I believe they've got a Facebook page, it's called Nanny Kay, and they've got an internet page as well, web page, sorry. I believe they've got a web page as well. But yeah, it's called Nanny Kay's. I believe it's farm shop, but we usually go there and we usually get all of our fruit from there. It's honestly, it's delicious, their food. And even inside they've got fresh juices, cheeses, chutneys, whatever you can think of. But we usually get these grapes and they're like golf balls, like no word of a lie there, and they're so delicious as well. So yeah, if you are in the Essex area, please do check out Nanny Kay's, because honestly, her stuff's amazing. It's so lovely. But yeah, we love a farm shop. We absolutely love a farm shop. We love a garden, like garden centre, the lot. And we walked past this little deli kitchen place, and I was like, to Sam, I was like, should we go in there? He was like, yep, coming in. So we went in there, and they had everything. It says, and they put a little thing in for us. There's just some pictures of what is in there. And it is Bellini's Deli Kitchen. Again, I'm not sponsored by this. I just really love their store, so I would really love to put it out there. And if any of my viewers do see this and do end up going to Bude, please do check this out. Honestly, it's just, and the owners were so lovely as well. The gentleman sitting there, I believe he was the owner. He was so lovely, so helpful, and yeah, I couldn't fault him at all. So I'm really not sponsored by them. I just really do love their products, and they really do deserve to have as many customers as possible. Stocking and selling fresh Cornish produce, get my words out, fresh Cornish produce, local charcuterie, specialty gin, rum and wine, specialty gin, rum and wines, artisan coffee and tea to go, treats and more. Holiday home welcome packs, hampers and gift vouchers available. And you can shop online at www.bellinisdelikitchen.co.uk. I will link that below. You can call in to order, which will be on their website, I believe, or you can email, and again, that will be on their website as well, I believe. So please do take a look. Even if you're not in Bude and you don't pass by, please do take a look, because honestly, it was amazing. We ended up getting 2 drinks from them. I bought one for Sam for Christmas, and it's in this little bag here. It is wrapped up, so I'm not going to unwrap it, but I'll show you online. So they've wrapped it up lovely as well for us. So I am also going to wrap this in paper or put it in a bag or something for him. But honestly, when you see this bottle, it's something else. It really is something else. So it's called Dr. Squid Cornish Gin, and it's 40%. And this bottle is something else. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Let me see if I can find it. So this was £50. But the bottle is insane. That bottle, oh goodness, can't really see, sorry. You can see is the house opposite me. There you go. So, oh, there you go. It's basically like a flask type looking thing, and this bit's all engraved, and it just looks insane, and it's colour changing. So when you add your tonic, he was saying that it reacts with the pH levels or something, and yeah, it basically reacts with that, and it changes the colour. So again, don't know if you can see that. Oh goodness sake, it's because I'm right next to the window, it's really hard to show you. But yeah, it honestly, it looks amazing. We didn't try this one, but we really liked the bottle, and Sam loves the gin. He absolutely loves the gin, so I know for a fact he'll like it, and he loves to keep the bottles as well. And with the thing with this bottle is you can then also buy the smaller one like this, I don't know if you can see that, and that you can refill. You can refill the big bottle with that, which is £10 cheaper. So you could buy that for £40. So you're basically paying a tenner for that special bottle. So if you've got a bar, a home bar or anything like that, that would be perfect to keep in there. And that's why we've bought it, because Sam does like to keep like collecting all the bottles and that, all the funky bottles. And when we found out you could refill it, it was a no-go. Like we had to, not a no-go, it was a, you know, have to buy it type situation. I asked him if he wanted it for Christmas, and he said yes. So we are coming up to, I believe it's the 31st, yeah, it's the 31st of August already. So we haven't really got long at all until Christmas. So I thought that's perfect, that's one of his presents done. We did also buy another gin from there as well, which we did try, and it was actually delicious. We tried two. We tried a rum, which was coffee and, oh, I can't remember, coffee and something. I'll try and find it on the website, and I'll show you which ones we tried. Right, the rum, there you go. It was called the Crusty Juggler. I know it doesn't sound great, but honestly, the bottles again are absolutely stunning. So that's what the bottle looks like. And that was actually very nice. That was a rum, but we didn't end up going with that. We tried instead another gin, which was, it was a pink gin, but it wasn't strawberry. It was called Bude gin, and it was called Cornish Sunset Pink Gin. And again, this was £40, and again, the bottle is stunning. Like, we love the bottle. If I can get the picture. Oh, right. So this is the bottle. Oh, that's the bottle there. And it's called Bude Gin. It was just, it's distilled just up the road from where the store was. And we did try that, and it was rose and raspberry, and it was lovely. So we did buy that as well. We bought that to have sort of now. We're not massive drinkers anyway, me and Sam, but on a Friday night sometimes we do like to have a little drink. Not nothing major, don't get me wrong, we don't get absolutely plastered. But yeah, this company is, honestly, it's amazing. I really do think that you should check it out. They also do hampers and whatnot that they can deliver online. So yeah, do check them out. I will link them below, as I said earlier. But yeah, check them out because they are absolutely amazing. Bellini's Deli Kitchen. I forgot to say that Dr. Squid ink also has real squid ink in it. So yeah, it's a funny one. We don't know what it's going to taste like. But it's a pretty cool one as well. So if you are having a party or anything like that, it could be like a little conversation piece as such. But yeah, it's colour changing, got real squid ink in it, and the bottle is something else. So it's very oh, what's that word? Oh, that like punk. Steampunk, that's the one. It's very steampunk. Gives very steampunk vibes. So yeah, it is definitely worth looking at the shop. So please take a look. So on that note, that's the last of it. We didn't really buy much else other than what I showed you the other day from Trago's. I think Sam bought his mum something which was very nice, but it was all wrapped up and he has gone now with that already, so I can't really show you that. But that was lovely. It was like a wooden sort of square with a tile in the middle. I believe he got one with like an olive tile, where like an olive branch type print on it, which was lovely. So he bought that for her because it does go with her house very well actually. But yeah, so that was the end of our holiday. I would love to thank each and every one of you if you've made it this far into the vlogs and watched every single one as well. If any of you have liked the videos, commented on them, even shared them for me, even subscribed, I really do thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means absolutely everything to me. It means the world. So I really do appreciate anything you can do on this one too. If you haven't seen the rest of the series, please do check it out. And yeah, I really have had an amazing week with Sam. It was amazing showing him absolutely everything. He enjoyed it too. And it was lovely to see my nan as well, and all my other family. So yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please also comment. It really does mean the world to me. So on that note, I'm going to leave you and I'll see you on my next adventure. Bye!